What up, you guys? It's your boy Nah.
And it's your girl Des.
And we are here with our very first Couch Talk.
This is episode 1.
Episode 1, man.
And
So
we're excited.
for episode 1, we are going to do like 2 questions. And we're going to try and elaborate on those questions. So our first question.
Well, these are questions that we actually get. Like, we ask people like topics or questions they want to ask us. And this was like the first 2 that we got. So we just going to go with the flow on these 2.
Right. So the first question was, would you have an open relationship? I'm going to let you answer first.
Okay, ladies first, I guess. Me personally, I would say to each its own, but for me personally, it's hell to the no. And let me tell you why. So because me, I don't like to share. I'm pretty selfish when it comes to my partner. Like, not saying like selfish as like selfish, but like selfish when it comes to sharing. You want to keep this
chocolate to yourself.
Basically, like when it comes to sharing my man, no.
I understand.
It's just not me. It's just not. I'm really like.
Because when you deal with chocolate, like, nah, I'm not just regular chocolate. Okay, yeah, so basically, in mine, I say, no, I would not, because, man, you know, another person might do something that your spouse is not gonna do, and you like, man, if I had her as my spouse, then she probably would have did this. So I don't think you should let nobody, and I mean nobody, in your sexual life, if I could put it that way.
Well, I wouldn't just say sexual. I'd say just like.
But
for me, it's like the whole relationship thing of it. Like, I'm not one to let, like I said, I want you to myself type shit. So I don't want nobody else coming in our our marriage relationship, none of that. Like,
right, that's what I'm saying. That's the same thing as like.
Well, no, when you said like sexual perspective of it, I thought you basically just talk like bedroom life. I'm talking about like period. Like, even if it's not just about the bedroom, it's just about letting somebody else come in just to. Just to be there, like just to be like a third person relationship, like no.
But you know, let me tell you this story. Because I was into Steve Harvey, right? Mm-hmm. And Steve Harvey was like a strawberry letter, and the girl, right? If y'all listen to Steve Harvey in the morning show, bro, they get deep, like, cause actually, like, the girl, she was with her boyfriend, and they had a roommate. The roommate caught them doing the do. Right? Mm-hmm. And the girlfriend saw her looking, but the girlfriend still finished. And the man still finished. And I guess the girlfriend confronted her and was like, you was watching us? And the friend was like, yeah, I actually like that. I like watching. She like watching. She don't like to partake, but she like to watch. And so the girlfriend was like, okay, well, I'll leave the door open next time. She's like, she gonna leave the door crack a little more. So she left the door crack a little more, and she was watching her. And this time, the boyfriend caught it. Oh. And he was like, he jumped up like, oh snap! Like, he covered himself up and all that. And she was like, it's okay. She liked to watch. I forgot what she said it's called, because she Googled it for people that like to watch other people doing it. I guess that's what gets her off. So, I don't know if that might be considered like an open relationship, because you watching, because the other girl was watching it. But like, but the boyfriend never knew. Only the girl knew. Until the boyfriend saw it one time, and he jumped up and was like, oh snap! And then he saw that the girl wasn't surprised, so now he like, oh, well, come on, if you try and join in, how about you take your clothes off? We do both together.
Well, to answer that topic or question, the bottom line is
nah for me.
No, it's not for
me.
me.
I ain't
like I said, to each his own. If some of you guys out there might, like that type of thing or like that type of dynamic, but just for me, it's a hell to no.
Nah, probably in another lifetime.
Bruh.
That's what I'm saying. You never. That's what I'm saying. It's another lifetime. You never know.
Okay.
How you gonna know? But how you gonna know and you not in that lifetime? It's another lifetime. That's like saying, you know how back in the day they'd be like, man, he crazy. He must have killed somebody in his last lifetime.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess.
You know what I'm saying? You never know.
Well, in this lifetime.
This lifetime is enough.
No. So that's the answer to that. So would we do the open relationship, open marriage, whatever you want to call it?
Nah, I can't rock with that. Can't rock with that.
It ain't for us. It's not. No, that's not gonna happen.
No.
So yeah, y'all. So that's that on that talk. Someone else asked us to touch on the thing of, I guess, how to spice things up in a relationship, or how, like, do we spice things
Me
up?
personally, I feel like what that one is, it depends on who your spouse is.
Well, yeah,
Like, cause your spouse
yeah.
may not be like no hype up type person. They might not be like, oh yeah, I'm open to do this. Let's do it. You know
So
what I'm
it might
saying?
be like, you know how they say like opposites attract. So like with you and your partner or you and your spouse, it might be like one person might be like the adventurous one, and then you might like opposites attract. So it might have one person just like the laid back one who's like, oh, I don't really want to do too much. And you got the person who's like,
man, I'm willing to do whatever.
Yeah.
Let's
So it's
jump.
like, but that's what attracts though. But it's like when it comes to spicing things up, you just gotta kind of like meet in the middle and find like that thing that both of you can like, I guess, enjoy. So like,
would you? Okay, so remember that? Y'all remember this movie? Good Deed. Remember on Good Deed with Tyler Perry?
Oh yeah.
Remember? Gary O'Union wanted to do it in front of the window. He had the high ride. He wanted to do it in front of the window. He like, nah, I ain't gonna do it. Nah, I'm not in the mood. She's like, gosh, live a little. So son, let him watch. You know what I'm saying? But when he met that girl, when he met the little homeless girl and shit, he actually did it and let him watch and all that. But he was thinking about her. So that shows you that like it depends on your partner, because he didn't want to do it with her, but he would have did it with the other girl.
That's what I say. It's like
that's what I'm saying.
But I would say, from my perspective, just to spice things up, I would just say always keep it like fresh. Don't like do a repeat of like the same things over and over again, because that can kind of get like boring and played out. So I would say like one thing that I always say is always date your partner, even if you're married or like you've been in like a long-term relationship. Or you just like, always date your partner. That's one thing, really, to spice it up and keep it fresh. Like, always date your partner. Meaning, like, always go on date nights, or, just
facts.
Do stuff that, like, you don't want to do. Like,
we didn't go on date night for a long time, though.
Yeah, I know.
For a long time. But
we don't have to always be, like, date nights. I mean, I'm just saying, like, date your partner as in, like, always do stuff to keep things fresh. Like, whether that be like start a new hobby with your partner, or like, like say if y'all don't know how to dance, you might do dance class. That's something to spice it up. Or like if y'all don't know how to cook. Like when I got you
with that skating.
Yeah, or like say one person know how to cook, the other person might not know how to cook. Take cooking classes, or like, just things like that.
You should do. Like, alright, so the best thing I say for like that is dirty dancing.
Well, yeah, that could be something fun.
Like that movie with Dirty Dancing. Like that salsa, that'd be sexy. Salsa is sexy. Salsa is like.
You should actually take some salsa.
I already know. I know how to salsa.
Stop the cap.
I know how to salsa. I don't need to take classes.
Well.
Bro, I know.
He's thinking about hand dance. Hand dance is completely different.
No, I'm not salsaing.
You don't know how to salsa.
You ever seen Dance with? What was it called? Dance with Me? Was that called Dance with Me? I think you saw Dance with Me.
You do not know how to
really oh my gosh, bro. Dance with Me. Cuz went like that. I could demonstrate. He went like this. He was twirling around like the Spanish guy.
That's not salsa. That's just like some type of dancing, but salsa is actually when you dancing together with your partner. You go like this, and you're actually like salsa dance, not what you doing with the little butt holding and stuff.
He was doing that. That was free. He was doing that in a club.
I know, but that's not salsa. Salsa is its own thing.
I'm saying that's when. All right.
How do we get off topic of spicy things up, y'all?
I'm trying to explain to you. With that. How can I put this, bro? When you competing like that, right? They have different
categories,
right?
Meaning,
but they had salsa in there. Salsa was in the category.
I know, but that's specifically what he was doing in that scene. Y'all probably know what I'm talking about. I mean, cause some of y'all might not seen that movie, but in that specific club scene, what he was doing, that was like free dancing. That wasn't salsa. Salsa's okay. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's like its own.
I know how to salsa.
Thing. You don't know how to salsa, but that's a topic for another day.
That's how you can spice things up, right? Because I knew how to sauce. She did not know
Okay,
I knew how to sauce.
Okay, so
I was
I already
saucing.
said cooking classes, date nights, learn new hobbies and stuff. What's something that you would say to spice things up? Because I always say, my thing is, like I said, date your partner. Make things always fresh, you know, always try new things. Don't be afraid to be adventurous. You know, that's good ways to spice things up.
Let me see, spicing things
like
up.
I said, don't be repetitive. Like, because when stuff starts to get repetitive in a relationship, it could be a pros and cons. Like, the pros could be, okay, well, at least you know what your partner likes. But then don't get repetitive, meaning, like, don't do the same things over and over again. Because then that can get, like, a little boring. And then that might make the relationship get a little...
So, with me, spicing things up is, like, you could surprise your partner with something that they don't expect. But you gotta know, it can't be like no wild stuff. You know what I'm saying? You gotta ease them into the wild stuff. You gotta like take baby steps. No, you can't just like when you trying to teach a baby how to walk, you don't just push them. You gotta ease into it. You know what I'm saying?
And then should we talk about the elephant in the room? Because people probably gonna be like, oh well, okay, that's good. Y'all talk about that dating and stuff like that, but they probably don't know about the real spice up, the real tea.
I can get into that if you want me to.
Oh, I know you can.
But I can explain to you. Look, you could do this. You could go to the sex store. You know what I'm saying? Exotic store. I'm sorry, because you probably can't say that one thing. Go to the exotic store. Go to the exotic store. Get some things. I got some things with that.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I'm telling y'all, dog. Get you. Matter of fact, fellas, get you a man that's got some experience.
You know what fellas, get you a man.
No, not like that, dog. I'm talking about like a friend. Like it's a friend thing. See, you taking your mind off of your mind into the gut.
Because I was gonna be like, okay, you also gotta take into account, because when you say go to the sex store stuff, okay, so that's a good way to spice things up. But you also gotta take into account, like you said, like your partner. It depends on your partner, because not everybody likes wild and
that's why I said ease into it.
Like I said, find stuff that tends to your partner. Like,
that's why I say ease into it. You could get massage oils. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a good way to get massages.
You could get you know, because some people don't like the booty play. Bruh. But you could get the other things. Like, I ain't no professional, but like, you know, clamps and things. Mainly, you know, people probably start off with the cuffs. But you gotta be careful with those, because we seen movies. You know, you seen movies with girls trying to play with the guys and stuff. You're like, yo, tie me up, you know what I'm saying? They tie up and stuff like that, and next thing you know, she whooping them. Whoppa, whoppa, whoppa. I seen you with what's such, whoppa, and she's straight whooping them. That's why I said you gotta take it easy, because you gotta know who you're dealing with.
Okay, so yeah, that's what I said.
I can lean back off of that, because I just broke down everything that you was trying to say to them. And I broke it down.
I broke it down too.
But you didn't break it down.
I told you, said your point. You said your perspective. I said mine.
What was this perspective again?
I said mine was, you know, I said to spice things up, because we talked about like we're in a relationship in general, which was like I said, like keep things always fresh. And then we said for the bedroom, and I said, you know, just always, like I said, another piece of advice is like I always said before, just not to get repetitive in the bedroom. Right. Find ways to create, whether it's new positions or
you know what? Bring food into the mix. Bro, food would change the whole You make some candy yams, you put the candy yams on you.
Oh no, what is you talking? Boy, you crazy.
You're candy, and I bring the yams. I'm candy, and you bring the yams.
His mind, y'all. I don't know what's wrong with him. He got some.
Nah.
But yeah, so you said your point on it, and then I said my point. So that, I think we answered those, y'all.
Keep an open mind. Just keep an open mind.
So hopefully, I mean, if you guys got any other things you want to ask us on these two that we talked about in this video, these two questions that we got asked, or two topics, I guess you can call it. Comment down below and let us know what you guys do or your opinions on the two things that we touched on in this video. And yeah,
drop a like on this video if y'all think these were like cool topics to talk about. and put what y'all think down in the description, not in the description, but in the comment section.
Yeah,
put down what y'all think, because we want to know, because we still learn.
Yeah.
We trying to figure out things, bro. So let us get into the sights of y'all or what y'all think.
Yeah, like
because I would definitely read all that stuff.
Yeah, because we want to know, we want to hear from you guys and let us know like some stuff that you guys do to either freshen things up or spice things up, or if you guys would be in an open relationship, open marriage, let us know, y'all. We want to hear your opinion, so make sure you comment down below. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, y'all. We would appreciate that very much.
Like and subscribe.
Yes, subscribe. Please, y'all, hit that notification bell so you don't miss another video, okay? So you know when we upload every time. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll be back with more.